Hello everybody, how are you? Time for another video in our Denver series, and this one is the 5 worst bus stops in Denver. Denver has such a great public transportation system, but sometimes things don't come together. These are the 5 worst bus stops in the city. So if you go down just south of downtown, if you go down McDougal Street, right there at the corner of McDougal and Carson, there's a bus stop right there, guys, that they're charging. They've got people in there inside the bus stop. They set up a little booth and they're charging people to get on the bus beyond the bus fare. And they are saying that it's part of a program to broaden the reach of the bus by allowing gambling on the bus system. So, in other words, they're asking you to sign a petition to allow gambling on the bus system, and to prove their concept, they're actually gambling on the bus system. So in other words, you get to that bus stop and they're going to sell you a lottery ticket. They're going to sell you various gambling vehicles, and they're going to want you to participate in advocating adding gambling to the city bus system. Guys, I can't get behind it, so that's why it's number 1 on my list. Now, number 2 worst bus stop in Denver, if you travel toward the mountains and get off at the McCarran exit and go down to O'Reilly, McCarran and O'Reilly, there is a bus stop there, guys, that is really kind of interesting. It's a haunted house. It's a bus stop that's a haunted house. And the problem is they have it going all year long, right? So in the middle of July, they're scaring the heck out of the patrons, out of the riders. And while it's a lot of fun in October, in the middle of June, it's very disconcerting, and I'm going to say no to that one. Now, the 3rd worst bus stop in Denver, if you go up to the north side, get on the 110 freeway north and get off at the Smith exit, and then turn left on Main Street. You'll see it right there. And the thing that they've built here is a double-decker bus stop. It's got another level. So you can take an elevator to the 2nd floor, you can take the steps, however you want to do it. And up there they've got a lounge, they've got pool tables. Now, that sounds pretty good, except that they're charging a VIP fee, right? And so as a bus rider, I'm trying to save money, not add to my expenses by adding a VIP fee just so I can pretend that I'm important, right? So that's a no-go for me, guys. And number 4 on our list of the worst bus stops in Denver, if you go down Pink Street and you come up on Komansky Street, you'll see the bus stop right there on the corner. And on this one, they've got a swimming pool right next to the bus stop with a diving board. The problem is when the kids get in the pool there, or a sidewalk pool, they splash all around and they get water on the riders. And not everybody wants to experience the outdoors of the pool, especially when they run it all year long. And in the winter, the kids are ice skating on the pool, right? They're ice skating on the water there, on the frozen swimming pool water. And so it's a lot of ruckus, a lot of noise. It's just not for me, guys. I'm going to put that down on my list as number 4. And number 5 of the worst bus stops in Denver, and there's a bunch of them, but these 5 are really at the top. And if you go on to Kowalski Street, just northeast of downtown, go about a mile, you'll see the bus stop there on the corner of Kowalski and Kiernan. And that bus stop, guys, is a front. It's a front for a money laundering operation of Pac-Man machines. So they have Pac-Man machines inside the bus stop, and you would think, well, that money's probably going to the city or whatever. No. It's a bunch of thieves, and they're laundering that money for their ill-gotten gains, for their illicit activities. So your Pac-Man is helping support a criminal syndicate. So for that reason, I'm going to have to say no. Guys, those are the 5 worst bus stops in Denver. If you have any others, let us know. Add it to the list. Put a comment on the YouTuber on the Twitter machine, and together the community will grow.